And that's the strategy.
And Steve, what are some of the things that you see people doing wrong in terms of monetizing their speaking?
Oh, there's a myriad things. Most people have no idea how to monetize their speaking, and that's not a criticism. It's just that they've never been properly taught. Most people, and I did this for years, Julian. This is a big mistake I made for decades. Is my thought was, if I give them, I used to call it crazy, ridiculous, inhuman value, which means if I get on that stage or on that screen and I just teach them like such amazing things, and if they walk away with, oh, this great package of knowledge and information, then they're going to think I'm awesome. And if they think I'm awesome, then they're going to join my program. And the reality is the exact opposite was true. They thought I was awesome, but they weren't joining my programs because they thought they had everything that they needed. And so what I've learned since then, and I've been in the business now for almost 40 years, but what I've learned is this: speaking is not about a transference of information or knowledge. I mean, transference of information and knowledge happens, but that's not the purpose of speaking. Speaking is about a transference of emotion, which means if I can get you to feel the way I feel about my message and my products and services and all those things, now we have communication, and now we're more likely to investigate how we can work together. But if all I do is give you a bunch of information and a whole bunch of solutions and options and to-dos and all of these techniques and tactics, then you're not getting excited. You're not seeing opportunity. You're not seeing a bigger picture. All you've got is this package of things that you can try. And chances are excellent in a 45 or 60-minute talk, you're not going to be able to develop the skill to implement those things. So I would say that's the biggest problem among many, that most fledgling speakers who try to use speaking as an entrepreneurial tool, that's the biggest mistake they use, is they come up and they teach and they overteach and they solve problems and they try and position themselves that way, and it rarely works.
Yes, it's like with copywriting on sales websites where you
Mm.
want to push the emotional buttons, twist the knife, so to speak, and then offer the bridge that solves the problem. I guess that's kind of basically what you're trying to implement with successful speaking. Does that sound accurate?
Yeah, 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 for